Every predator chases, every victim runs. These 8 plants do neither. They stay rooted in one place, and still they hunt, deceive, drown, and digest. Each one breaks a different rule about what a plant is allowed to be. Venus flytrap. 2 green jaws lie open in the bog. Nothing moves. Then 6 legs cross the wrong hairs. Half a second later, 1 insect is gone. It's the Venus flytrap. No muscle closes it. Water pressure and elastic tension sit loaded inside each leaf. 2 touches on the trigger hairs must land within roughly 20 seconds. 1 touch could be rain. 2 suggest a body. The plant counts before it strikes. The first snap is only a cage. Insects small enough still slip out between the teeth, and the plant lets them. Only when a trapped body keeps colliding with the hairs do the lobes press tighter, seal airtight, and flood the chamber with enzymes. Over 5 to 12 days, the soft tissue disappears. The shell stays. The snapping looks like a reflex. It isn't. Electrical signals race across the leaf like nerve impulses, and the plant keeps score. 2 to shut, 3 to 5 more before it spends anything on digestion. It never attacks everything. It attacks only what proves it is alive. The flytrap needs prey that struggles. The pitcher needs prey that takes 1 step too many. Pitcher plant. A fly is already sinking. Nothing chased it. Nothing closed. The trap belongs to the pitcher plant. The leaf has grown into a vertical pit, in some species deeper than 40 centimeters. Nectar coats the rim. Under the nectar lies a wax layer so smooth that claws find nothing to hold. 1 slip is enough. At the bottom, rainwater mixes with enzymes. Downward-pointing hairs or waxed walls block every climb back toward the light. For a long time, the pool was read as a place to drown in. It is thicker than that. In many species, the fluid is viscoelastic. Pull a drop, and it stretches into a thread. Every leg the insect lifts drags the liquid with it. Days of tropical rain dilute it, and it still holds. The fall is not the kill. The escape is what becomes impossible. A pit lets gravity do the work. The next leaf does the folding itself. Sundew. Morning light lands on a leaf covered in dew. Every droplet holds still. None of it is water. This glittering predator is the sundew. Each bead is mucilage, thick as glue, hanging from a red gland at the tip of a flexible tentacle. From a distance, the whole leaf glitters like something worth landing on. Contact is the last free movement. Every pull sticks another leg. Nearby tentacles bend inward within minutes. Larger species fold the entire leaf around the body over the following hours, pressing more glue against more surface. Proteins dissolve first. Nitrogen follows. Then the leaf opens again. The folding runs on 2 systems at once. Electrical impulses cross the leaf in seconds. Hormones arrive hours later. Hundreds of tentacles move as one animal would. The trap never chases the insect. The insect finishes building its own trap. Glue holds whatever touches it. Water carries prey too fast for glue. Bladderwort. A water flea is there. Then it isn't. The surface never moves. The predator is the bladderwort. Below the waterline, it carries hundreds of hollow bladders, most no larger than a pinhead. Glands inside pump the water out until the walls bend inward and the whole bladder stands under negative pressure, loaded like a compressed spring. Trigger hairs sit on the door. 1 touch, and the door buckles open in under a millisecond. Water and prey pour in at up to 4 meters per second. The capture ends within 10 milliseconds, one of the fastest movements in the plant kingdom. The strike itself costs the plant nothing. Stored elastic energy does all the work. The cost arrives afterwards when the glands spend hours pumping the water back out, reloading the trap they just fired. The prey never enters the trap. The trap pulls the world inside itself. A trap the size of a pinhead swallows a crustacean. 2 liters of fluid can hold a rat. Nepenthes raja. A mountain rat leans over the rim, drinks, and walks away. Days later, something else goes in and never climbs back out. The giant is Nepenthes raja. It grows on 2 mountains in Borneo and nowhere else. Its largest pitchers pass 40 centimeters and hold more than 2 liters of digestive fluid. Ants vanish into them by the hundred. Frogs, lizards, and young rats vanish occasionally. Nothing attacks. The walls carry microscopic ridges that turn almost frictionless the moment they are wet, and every attempt to climb forces the animal lower. Enzymes work through flesh over weeks. Bacteria in the pool speed it up. For a century, the reports of drowned mammals were filed as travelers' exaggeration. The specimens exist. Almost all of those animals fell in by accident. The trap never needed to catch them at all. It never grows teeth. It grows patience. This trap works in weeks. The next one is finished before a water flea can turn. Water wheel plant. A water flea drifts through still water. The water folds shut around it. This is the water wheel plant. It has no roots. It floats below the surface, whirls of leaves spreading around the stem like spokes. At the end of each leaf sits a snap trap a few millimeters wide, built like a Venus flytrap in miniature and working underwater. It shuts in as little as 10 to 20 milliseconds. Water should make that impossible. It resists everything fast. The leaf bends along its midrib instead, so only a narrow band of tissue ever pushes through the water. The water wheel was long read as a flytrap that went swimming. The genes say otherwise. Both inherited the same snapping leaf from one ancestor, then built it for 2 different fluids. The trap does not fight the water. It turns the water into its accomplice. Speed catches whatever arrives. Deception makes prey walk in on its own. Cobra lily. Light comes through the roof from every direction. Every direction looks like the way out. The illusion belongs to the cobra lily. The hooded leaf twists as it grows until it stands like a snake mid-strike. Under the hood, transparent patches scatter daylight through the whole chamber. A fly reads them as open sky and climbs toward tissue as thin as paper. The real opening sits below and behind. Stiff downward hairs steer every step deeper into the tube. Exhaustion arrives before the exit does. The plant secretes almost no enzymes of its own. Bacteria in the pool finish the work. The windows were long treated as decoration. Then a tropical relative was tested. Shade its window and the catch dropped to a third. It never hides the exit. It invents one that never exists. Every hunter so far killed what it caught. The last one never does. Roridula. An insect lands on shining droplets and sticks. It pulls. Nothing gives. Hours pass. The insect is still alive. The plant is Roridula, and for a century it broke every rule of carnivory. Its leaves carry resin strong enough to hold insects far larger than anything it could use, and it produces almost no digestive enzymes. Early botanists took that as proof it was not carnivorous at all. They were wrong. Myriad bugs live on its branches and nowhere else. They cross the resin without sticking, walk up to the trapped insect, push their mouth parts in, and drain it. What they leave on the leaf is nitrogen-rich waste. Gaps in the cuticle take it straight in. One hunter catches, another digests. The deadliest carnivorous plant is not the one that kills alone. It is the one that never has to. You were never spared. You are only too large.